Hello there, people. Well, this is it. This is von Tirpitz, Volume 2. There's only 2 volumes. And I had intended on finishing this, but I had to tape up both of these books. These are, they're 104 years old. This one, I was kind of clumsy, and I kicked it off the chair here. And, while the thing was still in the air falling, I said, oh my God, this ain't good. And when it hit the ground, it broke. It broke. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this. I don't know if I should show you this. Look at that. And that little piece that's holding the book together, that's the shit that I taped up because it was falling apart. It's almost exactly in the middle. I got to page 206, so I went a little bit past that break. The break is right at page 200, and this is it's 428 pages, so it's almost exactly in the center. I'm afraid if I keep going that the book is going to rip in half. The only thing holding it together will be these 2 pieces of duct tape. And I mean, if it was a fantastic book, if I couldn't put it down, maybe I would, I don't know, hold it very carefully. I don't know. I'm going to stop and I'm going to go to something else. So this is Volume 2, Tirpitz Memoirs, 428 pages, written in 1919. Tirpitz is the author. And the first 200 pages of this, it's just a litany. Even Volume 1 was the same thing. It's just a whole list of his complaints and his difficulties and the shortcomings that he finds in other people that he's got to work with. I really, when I noticed that I had these, and I thought, well, fuck, there's going to be a great account of Jutland in here. This second volume covered Jutland, but it was like only 4 pages, and it was a really weird account of Jutland. Really weird. Tirpitz makes it sound like it was just a small sortie of a few of their ships. It wasn't. It was the entire fleet, and the entire English fleet ended up there, and a lot of planning went into that. He doesn't go into that at all. The Germans had like maybe half the fleet that the English had, and Tirpitz was instrumental in getting that German fleet built. He goes into that a lot too. So when you got half the fleet of your main enemy, the German plan was to catch a part of the English fleet, and they sort of did, but the English were ready for this, and the English, the rest of their fleet came on the scene, so the Germans had to book it and get back into their port. But the Germans had such better ships that they sunk a lot more of the English than the English did of them. The German ships took a pounding and made it back to port, where they were, in dry dock for months. A lot of people go on to say, wow, the English really did win that battle because the German fleet never came back out. It did. It came back out 2 other times. But there was like political reasons, according to Tirpitz, why it didn't come back out. It wasn't anything that, if Tirpitz would have had his way, and if a couple of these guys would have had their way, it would have went back out again, and you know, basically, Tirpitz wanted it to fight to annihilation because he knew that the English wouldn't do that. The English are not going to just sacrifice 3/4 of their fleet. And I don't know. I kind of wish I could have finished this. Thanks for watching.